Mashallah, and we are live, my energetic beings, and welcome to another fantastic Friday in Libra season. If you're new here, my name is Tanya D. I'm kind of a lunar cosmic guide here to navigate the currents of the universe with you and hopefully through you. And today we are stepping into this intense, fiery energy of the Aries full moon. If your natal moon is in Aries, this is your full bloom. It's a moment of clarity, of course, courage, and bold action. So the moon currently is actually in Aquarius, and this is inviting us to, let me do a little switcheroonie here. The moon in Aquarius is inviting us to stretch our minds, connect with like-minded souls and kindred spirits, really envision possibilities beyond the ordinary out into the extraordinary, like an energetic hiccup, really, but with a glimmer. So we're going to dive into the four pillars, exploring how these elementals and the cosmic blueprint are really aligning to support our intentions with the Aries full moon. And of course, at the end of the show, we want to channel guidance through cowrie shell divinations. I do mini cowrie shell, mini meaning small, little glimmers of cowrie shell divinations at the end of the show, kind of just offering some whispers from our ancestors, insights for your path, and a touch of magic to really illuminate the week. So just kind of settle in and open up your heart, and let's boldly step into the energy of Aries, the full moon, together. But first, of course, we want to talk about the moon traveling through Aquarius during Libra season. This is where we're kind of feeling a heightened awareness. I don't know about you, but as a reflector, I could feel the Capricorn moon kind of pulling at my control strings, if you will, the command and the control, just like that kind of edginess. But with Aquarius, there's more of this mental clarity and a push for balance in our relationships, ideas and collaborations, community, both being air signs, Aquarius and Libra. This is encouraging us to think deeply and connecting with others, exploring those innovative solutions and experiences. But watch for the tension between the intellectual insights and the emotional detachment. So with Pluto in Aquarius, this is the transformation. And the transformation is actually happening underneath the surface, reshaping how we interact with the collective and really revealing hidden truths, things that have been hidden deep, actually, Pluto, or maybe glimmering from, I just want to go into the past, I guess. But Uranus and Gemini, this is going to add those flashes of insight, unexpected shifts, sudden aha moments. Again, more glimmers. So really pay attention to the synchronicities that are happening around you, the subtle energetic fields, because this energy is inviting us to really lean into our curiosity, embracing change, and co-creating with intention, while literally staying grounded in our heart and those emotional, spiritual truths. It's all connected to the throat center during Libra season. So it's a perfect moment for, of course, reflection, mirrored reflection, journaling, or even just a small ritual to integrate these cosmic lessons. So with both air signs, both of these being air signs, it's inviting, again, clarity, connection, and insight. Just know that your mind is actually sharp, it's quickened, and your intuition is possibly on fire. So the energy around us is really ripe for both innovation and co-creation. And just knowing, again, that Pluto is in Aquarius, transformation is brewing beneath the surface, while Uranus and Gemini is bringing those flashes of sudden insight with those unexpected shifts. So really expect the unexpected and pay attention to those synchronicities simultaneously. Those are memos or messages, how the universe's way of guiding us. And now we'll have a short little break. I'm going to do the moon forecast for the natal moons in Aquarius. And then we're going to be off to understand how these cosmic currents are really shaping our path. We're going to be diving into the four pillars, exploring how the elements are aligning and where energy is flowing, along with what your personal blueprint is kind of signaling. Sign language is kind of what I was thinking, but just notice how your subtle bodies respond as we kind of map the sacred architecture together. But enjoy this little clip that's from YouTube. Now that I have that. And now as we ascend, as we are ascending and moving into the Aquarius natal moon, during Libra season, let's just flow into the airy brilliance of the Aquarian moon. If your natal moon is in Aquarius during Libra season, your moon is wired for independence, vision, innovation, frequency, energy, vibration, emotionally nourished by freedom, friendship, the pursuit of ideas that really serve the collective, humanity. So during Libra season, your Aquarian moon gets this harmonic boost, the soul's harmonic, being that both signs are air. So there's a resource in perspective, communication, connection. Not to mention, your ruler is in a fellow air sign too, but Libra's relational lens is asking your Aquarius moon to bridge the gap between the mind and the heart. You may feel extra social, inspired by group connections, called to re-examine how you balance individuality with partnership. So you may feel a surge of inspiration in group settings, communities, collaborations, emotional clarity about your role in these relationships versus your need for independence. There could be a heightened awareness of justice, fairness, activism. So Libra fuels your humanitarian streak. There could be a need to express your individuality without creating emotional detachment. So for you to work with this energy, use Libra's scales to check your balance. Check and balance. Where are you overgiving to groups while undernourishing personal relationships? Create rituals that celebrate your unique vision while including others, like group meditations, co-created altars, community circles. That's a big one. And as a journal prompt, how can I remain authentic while honoring connection? So what does emotional freedom look like in harmony with others? That's really what you want to ask for yourself. Watch for more mental overprocessing. Use grounding practices to keep your emotions embodied, not just intellectualized. So Libra season moon medicine for Aquarius moons, I honor my individuality within the harmony of connection. My vision serves both myself and the collective in balanced truth. Inshallah, we are back. Just a little glimmer. And if you're curious about your natal moon sign during the seasons, I slice those up on YouTube. So you can really just tune into your moon sign. But now that we've returned, again, the moon forecast, just subscribe on YouTube. It's really about just lunar guidance through the seasons as the moon moves through each sun sign. Again, moon forecast on YouTube, along with, of course, lunar guidance, full and new moon meditations and rituals, as always. You can also subscribe to my online coven, my monthly workshops for more rituals and other meditations, usually prescribed for your own personal elemental algorithm. However, this is the Aries full moon chart, the Bagua, basically, but it's the elementals. It's called 4 pillars or Bazi charts. This is really showing us a powerhouse of fire, plus each element is there: water, fire, and wood, if you will. All the elementals, metal as well. But our year, it always comes from the year, the yin wood snake. This entire year is about slow transformation. There's some hidden fire, but also karmic renewal. And the month, which we're going to have a new one in the next few days, just saying, after the full moon. But yin wood rooster. This is elegant pruning. It's refinement. It's the sacred order. And our day, which it always comes back to the day master, the young earth monkey. Monkeys are always fidgety, but it's also this adventurous builder. It's a steady mountain, which is the earth, with clever metal beneath it. Happening at the hour of the yin water pig. So water is definitely deep intuition, emotional flow, but there's hidden wood in the seeds. It's the seedlings, if you will, before the seed bursts. So as I look to the pillar, to the day master, there's this energetic dynamic that happens. So our day master, this is young earth. This is like a great mountain. It's steady, enduring, protective. And if you've listened to me before, I always say we go to the mountain doesn't come to us. The year pillar, back to the yin wood snake, wood is challenging the earth. It's pushing the day master to adapt and also grow. Where the snake has that hidden fire, this is offering the transformation. And earth in this energy, it's tempered here. It's reminding the mountain that it must allow space for renewal. So the influence of this year on our day, it's a spiritual pressure plus karmic lessons. So the month pillar, the yin wood rooster, so you know where I'm looking. Yin wood is continuing to challenge the earth's solidity, the foundation, urging the flexibility. And the rooster is actually pure metal, supporting the earth. So by providing these structures and clear tools, it's what our day's energy, I would expect clear tools to come and structure, the refinement of it, to come to us, actually, now that I'm saying that out loud. But the influence of the month to our day brings balance between refinement and resilience. Now we want to add the next layer, which is the hour pillar, the yin water pig. So water seeps into the earth. It's testing the stability, but simultaneously, it's also nourishing growth. So the pig has hidden wood beneath it, and that gives subtle direction. So the influence of the hour brings emotional insight plus intuitive flow, balancing possibly the earthy stubbornness. So the Aries full moon plus Libra sun, the overlay of these elementals. So with the Aries moon, of course, Aries is bold, it's fiery, it's pioneering, it's urging the independence, but also the initiation simultaneously. And the sun in Libra is all about fairness, diplomacy, justice, balancing, and harmony. This is bringing awareness to our relationships, but also shared balance. So there's kind of this T-square energy between earth and fire and water happening. And this elemental chart is mirroring all of this tension energetically. So knowing that the earth day master is solid, but it's being tested by wood for growth, fire for purification, and water for flow. So there's kind of this message where the Aries full moon is invoking or speaking or asking us to really act boldly, but keep the balance and let the fire of transformation meet the mountain of patience, the stability of the mountain, and let water soften the edges. So it's like about building something enduring that really serves both yourself, but also others. So I want to break down the pillar to day master relationship for this Aries full moon in Libra. That's where all this is happening. So again, the energy of our day master is yang earth. Yang earth is the mountain. It's strong, it's protective, enduring. It's literally seeking stability and can carry those heavy responsibilities. So on this day, the day master is sitting on top of the monkey branch, which is hiding metal and also water. So this is all about cleverness, resourcefulness, adaptability. So this mountain has secret caves and streams, tunnels. So there's this depth in strategy and the capacity for like quick pivots. So our year, the Yinwood snake, is all about transformational. I even call it the transformational challenger in this case. So again, the Yinwood is pressing against the earth. If you think about a tree rooted in the earth and stretching and adding pressure for growth, urging the growth, but also the flexibility. But the energy of the snake, the fire, brings the hidden fire to the forefront, which then tempers and challenges Earth to transform. It's a transforming agent. And the day master is being tested again to adapt and allow the transformation. So the year pillar actually acts as a teacher, refining the mountain's strength with both heat and karmic lessons. It's the heat of the fire. Initiating those karmic lessons. Now the month pillar, the Yinwood rooster, this is about, it's a refining sculpture, if you will. Yin wood again is challenging the mountain's solidity, the foundation, asking it to remain very flexible. But the rooster, being pure metal, which supports our day master, the earth, by providing clarity, structure, and being a sharp tool, a refined tool. I kind of think of like luxurious silver at the dining room table whenever I think of pure metal rooster. So this is both a challenge for the wood, but also support for the metal. So it's sculpting our daymaster like a craftsman working on a stone, pruning what's unnecessary and polishing up what's essential. Now we want to bring in the hour, the yin water pig. This is the emotional balancer of this entire energy that's happening for us. So yin water, again, seeping seeping into the earth, softening, but also nourishing it. Where the pig is carrying, again, that hidden wood, which is linking back to the year and the month's wood themes. So this pillar is offering intuition and emotional insight and flow to really balance the daymaster's solidity, the mountains. So this is where the mountain learns to channel streams, not just resist them. So the elemental story here is that our earth day master, the mountain, being solid and steady, where the year and the month with the wood is pushing against the earth, demanding the growth, but also the renewal, where the fire transforms and tempers from the snake, and the rooster, the metal, is supporting and refining, where the water from the pig is softening and nourishing. So the daymaster is literally surrounded by all 5 elements, creating a crucible for transformation. So this pressure that's coming from both wood and fire, but water and metal are offering the balance, the refinement, and the intuition. So there's this energy, I just want to say, where the the monkey, the pig, and the snake are all birthing energies of each element. So just kind of muse into that, if you will. And the yin wood is actually kind of a character of not the tiger, the rabbit when it comes to the rooster. So that's kind of where that energy is coming from. And the yin water is actually pure water coming from our hour. That might be a little too much, but either way, to integrate the Aries full moon with the Libra sun, knowing Aries is an energy, especially the moon. I have friends with Aries moons. They're very bold. They are very independent. They're courageous. Sometimes they emote before they're in charge of their Aries energy, but it's also initiation. And the sun in Libra, again, brings it's the justice of the scales. It's the harmony, the fairness in all relationships, not just marriage, I'll say, partnerships included. All relationships, we relate all the time. But the message of this young earth, this mountain, this earth day master is tested and challenged to act boldly, Aries, but also refine and balance with the energy of Libra. So this is kind of a mountain learning to hold fire, wood, water, and metal all at once, like within the village. So at this Aries full moon with the sun in Libra, our earth day master stands literally like a mountain surrounded by every element, where the wood is pushing it to grow and the fire is tempering it, water nourishes it, metal refines it. It could also be stones around a fire, the wisdom of the stones in our bone. So the call is to really act with Aries, the boldness, while at the same time carrying the balance of Libra, where it's building a future that is both steady but also fair. So as the Aries full moon kind of rises with the sun in Libra, there is a perfect polarity of, again, self and the other. So the energy here of this chart is really revealing that our young earth monkey day in this yin wood rooster month within the yin wood snake year and at the hour of the yin water pig. So the earth is challenged by the wood, but it's softened by water, refined by metal. And the hidden fire in the snake is transforming all of this. So this is a night or a day of bold action, meeting that steady earthy grounding. It's our invitation to initiate the change without losing balance. So just know Aries is lighting the fire and Libra is holding the scale. And the mountain stands strong but knows when to yield. So coming up, if you're still tuned in, next, go ahead, as always, and drop your birth year and month for a Mini-Cowry shell divination. And a short little break as I grab a glimmer and light some incense.
Navigating life's initiations. Life is a series of initiations, moments that challenge us, transform us, and call us to grow. But how do we navigate these powerful transitions with grace and understanding? The Dagara people understand that every challenge is an opportunity for initiation. And within their ancient wisdom traditions, cowrie shell divination serves as a powerful guide through these profound passages. As a certified cowrie shell diviner in the Dagara tradition, trained personally by the esteemed elder Melodoma Patrice Somé, I am here to help you decipher the deeper meaning of your life's initiations. Through the profound insights offered by the cowrie shells, we can identify the specific initiations you are currently undergoing, understand their purpose, and discover the tools and wisdom needed to emerge stronger and more aligned. Are you ready to embrace your transformations and step fully into your evolving self? Allow the ancient wisdom of the cowries to light your way. Visit tanyad.tv to book your session, and let's navigate your life's journey with clarity and purpose. Ashe, blessings.
And we have returned. I got my incense going. So this is my favorite part of the show. Actually, they're all little glimmers of my favorite parts. That's why I talk about them. But cowrie shell divination is, again, an art of divination brought to the West by Elder Melodoma Somé, which I was just sitting here listening to myself, and boy, do I miss him. I just want to say that out loud. I call him in a lot on my little altars that I have all over my house. But cowrie shell divination is an art of divination brought to the West by Elder Melodoma. And in his village, you always go to the medicine person and get a divination before you make decisions, or if you're at a crossroads, whatever it is, to make sure it's in alignment with the world of spirit, your ancestors, visions, dreams, etc. So at the end of the show, I always ask if you want me to do a little mini scroll of the shells for you, that you comment the hour, not the hour, the month of birth, whatever month, because seasons matter, and also the year you're born. And I kind of tune into your frequency off your name and move the shells on your behalf. So if that's something you're interested in. So that's kind of this part of the show. And I burned some incense to get to that aspect, as always. And manifestation, I've been doing a manifestation journey myself, my workshops, because we all manifest differently, and we always are manifesting all of the time, whatever that looks like. So again, go ahead and comment your year of birth and your month, and I'll tune into the shells and move them on your behalf. While we wait, I'll pull some cards and see what the Fae have to say. So that's always fun. The Fae are always fun, right? I think they're fun. Dust the cards in the smoke, right? Cleanse them a little bit. Of course. Okay, Iris of the Rainbow. So this tells me we need to kind of like a royal flush, like opening up to like a feeling and a belief that really, like being mindful of your feelings, but also your beliefs. Make sure they're in alignment with your belief system. Go to the water spirits to assist in getting into the flow, the streams, the currents. Water is currency, right? So if your currency is not flowing, you're not feeling abundance, I would probably do a water ritual and ask the water spirits to help you get unblocked in your manifestations and your materializations and all of those items is kind of what I see. But Iris of the Rainbow shows us we're the pot of gold, and Rar This little character actually adds energy to whatever it touches. So if you feel blocked in a manifestation, just know this energy is there. I would literally do an offering to the water spirits. Again, being mindful of that energy, be mindful of what you feel, but also tune into spirit, uh, your ancestors, any spiritual, a deity, whatever that is for you, an angel. We all connect to different spirits simultaneously all the time, creating subtle nudges. So there is that. And the Solace, he's part of the singers of the realm. Obviously, a fiery guy. I would call this little energy like literally pay attention to your heart and your beliefs, and literally expect the unexpected, like something coming out of nowhere that you possibly never saw coming. But also, when you receive it, open up your heart to an attitude of gratitude, just being grateful for the insight and the craziness or whatever that is. It's usually something so wild and bizarre. Um, but the solace, the energy is there. It's not of this world. So it comes in glimmers because usually it's too much for our frequency energy to handle. So the singers of the realm only give us little insights that we can handle because their tonality is such a high frequency. They're kind of like angels, divas, dakinis, again, but they are of the other world, the spirit world. So there is that. And this final card just tells me that we are in our past, we are the masters of our own reality. Make sure you pay attention to what you feel and also what the world outside feels. These are both Uranian kind of energies. So just be aware, like expect the unexpected. That's kind of the frequency, whatever that is, whatever your manifestation. It's almost like the gold is going to be glimmering. So I kind of like that for us. Okay, well, once again, I don't have anybody interested in a mini divination, which is fine. So I'm just going to literally call it a wrap, I guess, for my energetic beings. Tune into a replay. But if today's energy kind of moved you, don't forget you can also always subscribe to the Coven for ongoing rituals, meditations, cosmic insights. You could also join me live in a private venue for deeper connection, or just schedule a one-on-one session, whether it's cowrie shell or reflector guidance, or some energetic healing to really receive guidance, but also a personalized ritual designed just for you. But either way, stay radiant. Of course, stay aligned, be centered. Enjoy this Aries full moon. You can tune in on YouTube or in the Coven. I have posted a private meditation and ritual just for you. But I will for sure see you next Friday for more lunar waves, elemental insights, of course, and sacred alignment. Just keep your magic flowing and be authentic and radiate. No more or glimmer your brilliance. That's kind of what I see sometimes when I look at the shells. But either way, since we're short today, I will, of course, see you on the other side. Make it fantastic. As always, blessings.